need to write your name in your passport.
Okay, my cycling passport. We're legit now. Look at these things. So nice.
Mile 1 of the Korean cross-country bike path. Here we go.
Let's go.
It feels so good to be back on the bike and on the bike path and in Korea. And stoke is high. So good. We're back.
We're back. Woohoo. Let's get out of here. It's late.
We made it to Korea, the second stop of our tour. To be honest, we know next to nothing about Korea. But we've got 600 kilometers in the next 7 days to learn and eat as much as we can. The weather looks clear, the bikes are back together, and we are incredibly excited.
Getting rid of the boxes is always a question mark. I asked if they could help us get rid of the boxes, but I think my translation wasn't very good because she ended up calling 3 different people. Once we actually showed her the boxes broken down, she's like, oh yeah, we can keep those.
Getting from our hotel to the start of the bike path were 15 of the most hectic kilometers. But now that we're on the path, all is forgiven because this path is incredible. And I think we're on it pretty much all the way to Busan.
Eric had to replace his sunglasses. The people at this bike store were so nice. These are the only ones they had. They look kind of silly. They look like safety glasses, but the sun's making them transition so they look better.
Well, I've worn a lot of safety glasses in my life.
Safety glasses just look right on Eric.
We are absolutely flying down this path right now. The wind feels almost still, which means we probably have a pretty good tailwind. This is awesome. We have found the phone booth for our second passport stamp. Just sat down for lunch at a 7-Eleven, and these 2 older guys sat next to us. They were really nice. One was 70, one was 80. They're still out riding bikes. They did say that we were eating a lot of junk food, had a Coke and some chips and a little like bento box. They were drinking wine and smoking cigarettes. Take that jab with a grain of salt, but they were really nice. They encouraged us on our trip and waved us on. So we made it to our hotel right at dusk, but we never broke a sweat today because it was so nice. So we just threw on jackets and we're headed out to dinner. What a lovely slight change of pace.
I've been wanting to do this. I think I'm doing it wrong.
Korea, day 2.
I gotta put my chips in.
That looks so weird.
What? Me digging in my ear?
Yeah.
It's the morning of day 2 in Korea. We're back on the bike path. The variety of bikes we've seen on this bike path has been pretty incredible. We've seen folding bikes and mountain bikes and rental bikes and 4-seater bikes and road bikes and time trial bikes. We've seen guys in full speed suits and aero helmets. We've also seen people on just straight folding bikes and full Lycra putting in hard efforts.
Is this how you live to 70 or 80?
What are you having, Court? Is it good? I've now seen a fat bike with aero bars. Oh my gosh, a tunnel. A cycling tunnel at that. More tunnels, I'm in heaven. Another one. We've seen a lot of people picking something from the side of the bike path. I'm not sure if it's a leaf or like a small onion or something. How's the riding going today?
There's a billion people out there. There's an entire scale of people from very slow to very fast. And everyone is out. And it is a Saturday.
All the pretty flowers. This is the Ipo Bridge. It's really pretty. It looks like a swallow with some eggs. Maybe an airplane, I'm not sure. The tail of a whale. Good stamp.
That's a good stamp.
We're riding on this beautiful little riverside path. There's some of the worst swarms of bugs. We keep seeing them swarm and just ducking and trying to get out of the way. Court's had a couple in her eye. We've probably swallowed a few. Can you see the swarms of bugs that I can see? Insane.
This is our 4th night in Korea and our first night getting a decent hotel room. I mean, that's our fault. We bought really cheap hotel rooms the first 3 nights. This one's so nice. Actually, you can't tell how big that TV is. Not like we're gonna watch anything anyway. Look at this. I mean, I have no idea what this is for, but it's very fancy. Okay, that's cool. Not gonna use it though. This is common in Korea to have the like 3-in-1 coffees, instant coffees, and then green tea, but this green tea has brown rice, and I tried one last night and you can definitely taste the rice. What is that thing?
I think it's a dehumidifier. Fan, sleeping fan. I think it's a fan.
Oh wait, no, it's an air purifier. I read that.
It's the morning of day 3 in Korea. Putting my buff on today in case we hit any more swarms of bugs.
Hey Eric, how do you feel today?
I feel all right. Just all right.
Just all right? This weather's amazing.
The weather is nice.
Yeah.
Starting the day off with a stamp.
We get a lot of late starts here because check-in to hotels isn't until like 5 or 6 at night. And then you can stay in your room till like noon or sometimes 1 in the afternoon, which has really shifted when we start and end. Yes, smoothie time.
How's the smoothie, Court?
So good. It was this or a waffle or cake. We keep getting sucked into cafes, hopeful every time that they will have like a substantial type of breakfast food. I don't know, like a bagel or something. They don't. Coffee, tea, lemonade, and every dessert. It's nothing like wrong about the cafes or anything. It's just that we keep stopping at them thinking that they will be like a cafe that we're used to. Ahoy! Hi! Even on the bike path, they put quite a bit of money into making it look nice. I saw this athlete that I like drinking this, so I had to get this. For dinner last night, we found something really close to the hotel. It was tonkatsu udon. It was amazing. It tasted so good. And it was also one of the spiciest dishes I've had. I thought I was doing well with it. And then partway through the meal, someone from the restaurant came over and set down a Coke on our table and walked away. And they never charged us for it. They never said anything. They just set a Coke down on our table. So I guess I wasn't handling it that well after all. Eric was like, I can handle more spice than you. Let me try that. He tries it. He starts coughing. His eyes are watering. I was like, okay, all right. Who can handle more spice now?
The river passed relatively flat, but we're starting to get into the rolling hills here. They're really pretty.
Hey, Court, what'd you get?
I have no idea what it is. I mean, I thought maybe chocolate from the box, but this doesn't, I don't know. I have no idea what this is. Oh God. Oh God. Oh no, it smells like soy sauce. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like that.
So that little bar that Court thought was chocolate was actually like a red bean jelly. It was red bean paste, a little bit of sugar, corn syrup, and agar-agar. And it was horrible.
It was gross. But I did get something I recognize, and these are great.
These are good.
Oh wow. Oh my gosh, that was so good. They are good, and they are dressed to prove it. I desperately want to play this game.
You can't see Court right now, but she's smiling so big. She loves the golf. The park golf. It is so pleasant right now. It's like 65 degrees, a little overcast, pretty dry, light breeze. Oh, perfect bike touring weather. Take notes, rest of the world. That's how it's done.
We might have just ordered way too much food.
Look at how much chicken this is.
Oh my gosh. We also gave us a Coke and some pickled radish. That guy was so nice.
Yeah.
How's the chicken, Court?
It's the best fried chicken I've ever had in my whole life.
Agreed. Best fried chicken I've ever had.
And tteokbokki.
Tteokbokki and fries.
Fries. We've done it again. We've stayed out too late eating the best fried chicken I've ever had. Now we got to ride to the hotel in the dark.
I think we're almost there.
Something about riding the bike paths in Korea is that they bypass all the towns, which is nice because you don't have to deal with all the stoplights and the traffic, but it's also too bad because you miss out on the towns. We had to come into Cheongju last night to get a hotel. It's actually a really cool town. I almost said little town. It's actually pretty big. There's like 200,000 people here and a bunch of high rises. But it's really cool, beautiful parks. It's a pretty city, and I'm glad we didn't miss it. It's so pretty this morning.
We could have stayed here last night, but when we went out to dinner, we ordered so much food that we had like a whole meal left over. And if we had stayed here, it would have been wasted. So we got a hotel so that we could put it in the fridge, and then we ate it for breakfast. But I feel sad because we missed out on this really awesome campground.
We got coffees, and then she gave us these little cakes.
I take a video every time we go through a tree-lined road, and they're just never as nice in the video as they are in person. But I'm gonna keep trying. Court's really enjoying this street light in the middle of nowhere.
They're all red. This should have been a roundabout. Oh. The bug just hit me. More stamps. This is kind of fun. I think that the weather here being so pleasant is really affecting like my health in the best way, because I don't feel like eating so much junk food and I just like overall feel better. And so we're trying something new for our snacks. We stopped at a grocery store and we got kiwis, cucumbers, some drinkable yogurt. Obviously we still got the biking snacks because you just have to have some pleasure in your life, but this is new. We're adding fruits and vegetables into our diet. It's long overdue. Eric begrudgingly agreed to eat one of these cucumbers. They look like they taste delicious. They look straight out of my grandpa's garden. This cucumber is as good as it looks.
I'm pretty hungry. A cucumber didn't stick with me very long. We are currently on the one climb on the whole cross-country bike tour. It's like a 1,500-foot climb. We're really enjoying it, actually. It's well graded. It's on this really quiet road. Temps are perfect. I think we are at the highest point in the whole trail. We're about 1,700, 1,800 feet right now. A little stamp to make it official.
Done something again.
We've tried something new. This is grain tea. It feels like you're running through a field of wheat with just your mouth open. It's a 2 out of 10.
And he goes for another drink.
Not even any sugar to hide the grain. So we just stopped and gave us a monster.
He just handed this out the window. It's not unique to this tour, but it can be really difficult to find food to sustain you that is healthy and nutrient dense and calorically dense at the same time, because you burn so many calories all day. You have to eat so much food, and to replenish those calories is like a challenge for sure. It's part of the fun. Like, you have to eat so much, and it can be hard to not just get those calories from sugar, because that's the easiest one to always find. There are other factors that play into it as well. The lack of fruits and vegetables also comes from not being able to carry those really on the bike, from a weight perspective, as well as they don't keep. Fruits and vegetables just do not keep you full very long. In fact, after we had that cucumber, it was like 1 hour and Eric was like, oh, my stomach suddenly feels empty. Yeah, that was the cucumber. It was there and then it was gone. You just cannot eat enough fruits and vegetables to keep you full throughout the day. I'm not complaining, it's just a fact of bike touring. It's hard to stay healthy doing this much exercise. It's kind of a strange concept. Look at how nice this is.
I just walked out and Court's getting her exercise in after we just rode bikes. I bet that does feel really nice to stretch out.
Oh. This meal is so good. We also got another Coke set on the table. It's so funny. Hey Samsung, turn the temperature to 21 degrees. It didn't work.
Of course, said she needs a little warm up this morning.
You want to keep your legs straight, but you shouldn't. You gotta bend them, because then you can get more.
Pretend like you're running, like use the ball of your feet and then bend your knees. There you go. Gosh, I'm a good coach. And I just learned this sport. Let it rip. I know you can wiggle those hips. Pretend like it's a dance floor, Eric. Okay, which one was your favorite?
Probably the twisty one.
Yeah, that one's fun.
The twisty one genuinely feels very good.
Morning, day 5. We are about halfway now to Busan, which we've definitely taken our time. Had slow mornings, a lot of stops. Not really short miles, honestly. We ride till dark. But yeah, just not rushing through it. So should be 3 days, including today, to Busan. Oh my God, what a risk, Eric. Go, go, go! I'm not doing it.
That's the steepest road I can ride a bike up.
Oh my God, this is straight. Literally 45 degrees.
We just stopped at the Songju Bicycle Museum. It's this building back here. And we walked inside and a guy came up to us and wouldn't take our money and then just started giving us a full-blown tour of the whole museum. He was so nice and he just like kept like hurrying us from one exhibit to the next, like presumably his favorite exhibits, and he made us take a picture on the penny farthing bike. And it was so nice, and we just got like the fast tour of the bicycle museum for free.
Over here, okay, over here, and this, and this, and this, okay, great,
Yeah.
and this.
And they have a bike in there from their sister city, Davis, California. Should we go take a picture of the bicycle bridge?
We aren't going this way, but Eric asked me if I would grab a video of the art. I obliged. We've struggled to find anything open today. Maybe we've just found one.
We met some cyclists at lunch today, and one of them I think is like their Korean guide. And when we walked outside at the same time, he like waved me over and just started handing me snacks. And I tried to turn them away, and one of the guys that was riding with him said, "Don't even try to say no. Just so nice."
The best part about those guys giving us these snacks is they put us onto some dope snacks.
Why are you talking with the cameras on?
Wait, what?
One thing about Korea is they love to make their dams, or weirs, I think they're weirs, really pretty. And this one has like these 3 observation towers where the lifts are. This trail crosses all these dams, and so you get to check out all the cool dams that they've like put so much effort into.
Court got this bag of chips, and they just taste like corn chips. And she was like, but it's advertised that they're dripping with cheese. And then, boom, there's a cup of cheese dip in the bag. It's 5 p.m. We just booked our hotel for the night in a town about 20 miles ahead, Daegu. It's like the third or fourth largest city in Korea. But yeah, we got a nice hotel there as to encourage our riding. Court's been really riding strong today. She doesn't know it yet, but I'm about to go right up behind her and just sit on her wheel for the next 20 miles because I am gassed.
We made it to the hotel after 83.5 miles. A rather large day. Look, when you spend $45 on a room, you walk into baseball on the TV, a nice bed, and a massage chair. It's day 6. Behind us is a helicopter that we think is carrying water to the wildfire that is local. And you can see all the smoke in the air.
We have right at 200 kilometers left to get to the last stamp in Busan, which is a good 2 days of riding. I looked briefly about halfway through our route today to see if there were any towns with hotels. So after like 4 or 5 weeks, maybe using that camping gear tonight. Even though we haven't used our camping gear at all, it's actually a really nice peace of mind having it. I've never worried about where we were gonna sleep the next night.
I'm getting a nice draft off Eric on this windy morning. I'm also wearing my commemorative joggers from the last time this went horribly wrong.
First stamp of the day. Court and I were just taking a short break to have a snack, and a guy pulled up to us and asked us where we were going and where we were from. Really, really nice. And it's been so nice to have people stop and give us water or Cokes or drinks, but it's just as nice when people say hi and make you feel so welcome in their country. It's my turn to sit back on Court's wheel and get a draft. It's been so windy the last 2 days, right into our face. We've been basically pace lining most of the time.
Narrowly escaped a bath. Look, Eric, classic Korean apartment buildings.
They're so tall. They're so tall. And where are all the people? We accidentally ordered a pizza crust with cheese bites.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Art. Huge bridge they're building. Almost done too. Also, is windy as all get out right now. There haven't really been too many climbs on this whole route, but when you do climb, it's straight up. Climbed up that incredibly steep hill for a pretty spectacular view. And right back to the levees. What is this? The sign says it's 10% down. It's easily 15, if not more.
Six and 7% grades in South Korea and Taiwan are very different. So somebody's wrong. I don't know who, but somebody's wrong.
Show us what you got for it. I always feel like I'm dead and I have no more juice at about 5 o'clock. But then like 6:30 rolls around and that sun gets a little low and it gets cooler. And I feel like I could ride in this all day. This is my favorite time of day to ride bikes. I mean, how could you not want to ride bikes right now? Look at that. We used the tent. It's day 7, 6 a.m., just leaving camp. We've got about 50 miles into Busan to the finish line for this trail. But it's supposed to rain today, so we're trying to beat some of the rain. There's also supposed to be a 35-mile-an-hour headwind this afternoon. Oh, it's hard to get up in the mornings, but I do love it when we manage to get up before the sun. Do you like getting up before the sun, Court?
I try not to.
Last day of the cross-country bike tour. The guy that's leading the trip just brought us all these snacks. 10K to go.
We're so close. Such a bad stand.